Alrighty, this is experiment 6.3 and we are gonna do this just because we can. I use my kettle to boil water. You can kind of see it there. And I am gonna go ahead and fill this jar roughly halfway with boiling water. I'm getting right to close to the 100 mLs. We'll put this back here so you can kind of see what we used. So this experiment, this is cold tap water that I just pulled out of my tap. And so we are going to add a drop of food coloring to each of these and see what happens. So this one's been sitting a little longer than the other one, but I think they just want it to not be wiggling. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put 1 drop of blue food coloring into our hot water. And you can still see it steaming over here. And watch what happens, and you can see it just kind of sinks to the bottom there. And then we are going to put 1 drop of red in our cold water. And that sinks more, but it doesn't diffuse as quickly. See how much more quickly the blue is really already turning the water blue, and the red is just kind of hanging out there on the bottom. And it's really cool. You can see the red dye just kind of floating in there. The blue, you can see a little bit in there, but it is almost fully mixed. And we'll just watch this for another minute or two and then let you make some observations. And you don't have to do any kind of formal write-up on this, but I would make some notes in your lab notebook so that you have them since we did it and you got to make observations. And you can see that this red one, I'd have to sit quite a while with just the cold water before it dissolves, or before it really becomes a homogeneous solution. And the blue, you can see, is well on its way to being fully blue. And that means that dye is completely distributed equally through the hot water. And we're just give them a little swirl here. So I'll bring it up so you can see that it's almost all the way there. We'll give it a little swirl for any remainder. Then you can really see that's just a nice, pretty blue water now. And we look at our red, and it is still all separated. The dye is just sitting in the bottom. Now, if we agitate it, if we input some energy into this, we can speed up our timing and we can create a homogeneous solution faster by inputting the energy of agitating the molecules. Agitating the molecules increases their energy level, raises their temperature a little bit. Remember, temperature is a measure of energy. So it makes them warmer, if you will, and allows the red to then color our water more uniformly. So that's it. That's experiment 6.3.